Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Blessings to you this Sunday and welcome. And if you're not watching on a Sunday, blessings to you on that day, whatever day you're here with us.
Right.
But welcome. And, I just want to take a moment here to just shout out to just the family and the members who support this channel like day in and day out and make this possible, and to all those who really donate and support like that. It's such a blessing and it humbling at the same time, right? And then just all the family here, just love and support and sharing love and healing back and forth. It constantly amazes me in the chat how everyone takes care of each other and in love and support. So I'm just grateful for the family here. And I'm especially grateful for you, Lisa.
Oh, I'm grateful for you, Debbie.
Aww.
I am. I really am.
So on that note, oh, look at Sonja's in the chat.
Sonja, hey, girl, get up here. What is happening? Why are you lurking in the chat?
That's hilarious. So Sonja, as you see, Sonja's beautiful face is not up here with us. She is traveling today home from her little vacay with her daughter in Mexico. So
yes,
next week it'll be fun to hear about her trip and how it all went and everything. So Sonja, safe travels, and we're heading you straight on back.
We miss you, girl.
Starseed Awakenings in the house. We are giving you extra big hugs as in lots of prayers as you face some challenges in your household. So we are sending you love and light there. And and Dawn's in the house. Dawn Daniels.
Hi, Dawn.
Yeah, greetings from snowy Evergreen, Colorado, where our 18 inches of snow has melted down to about 6. So
the snow in Colorado, oh my gosh, you guys, what the heck?
Dawn, same here. We got about that same amount, which was crazy, and it has melted down to about that 6 inches or so.
Crazy.
Yeah, some places it's all built up still at the. But Dawn, I don't know about you, but we had a lot of tree branches that we have to get the chainsaw out and finish taking down. That came down from the weight of the snow. Yeah. So that's going to happen. I don't know if it's still snowing here, so I'm not going out today to do it, but yeah.
That is wild.
I know. Wild, right? Yeah. I sent you pictures, right, Lisa?
You did. I couldn't believe it. I mean, it looked beautiful, but who needs that?
At Christmas. We want that at Christmas.
It looked like a postcard. It really did. It was lovely, but
yeah, it could have been
that right now. Yeah.
Could have been taken. It should have been, that should be Christmas
it should be. Yeah.
Not
at this rate, I guess at Christmas you'll be at 90 degrees. I
know that's usually it's kind of what's happening. It's kind of pushing. But when Mark and I did reading on weather, and I think I've done reading on weather on my own as well. I think on my prediction that it was going to be like this, that it would be like, okay, spring's here. We're entering it, and it's kind of almost feeling summery.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden winter's back. And so, it's coming, but it's like, but you're not really prepared.
True.
We also got, the bizarre weather patterns. Like I also predicted that, not me, but my guides were showing me that it would, where it's not normally really, really hot, it's going to be really, really hot. And really, you know what I mean? Like and right now you're seeing like records on the East Coast of, right?
And here we were in the 90s, and today it's 65 now.
Right. So it's got like this wonky.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I do. I miss saying specifically at the beginning. I miss saying to our moderators as well. Thank you for all that you do. So Don said he went out and shook the crabapple trees. Okay, so that was smart, Don. You aren't going to see me going out. I don't do cold well like that. So remember, Don, I'm from San Diego. So if it's even a hint of we're going to have some weather, I'm cozied up on the inside and I don't go out. People from here probably look at me like, what? It's just snow.
Like, where is she from? Why
is she not going outside? It's just a little snow. So, yeah. Montreal.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Record heat a week ago in Montreal. Yeah.
So we can look for that for the, until the next time. I mean, through the summer, we can look at weird, bizarre weather patterns. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Debbie, take a moment to hug greeter.
Oh, yes.
Hug her greeter.
Hugging you, greeter. Love seeing you. Love the hugs. Take time to hug each other today.
Yes, everybody.
I'm from San Diego too. The cold messes me up. Yeah, see, Mama Bear, I'm telling you, I just don't do well. I don't do well. It's all good though. Okay. Thank you for your question. So as we chit chat, now's the time to throw questions in. And so for those of you who are new, you just throw questions in on current stuff, current going on, current topics. I changed the word from current events to current topics because that kind of hits a lot of things. So any current topics, go ahead and throw in your questions, and I star them and they go in line. Thank you, Tina. And also your prayer requests, which we look at the end as well. So you can pop those in at any time, any prayer requests, and we will address those at the end. For the couch, how to fast track psychic reception if possible. Ooh, I just starred you, Aspie.
I know you got it before I did. We're doing that in my mind. We do this competitive thing. It's like I've got to star this before Debbie does. So it's like a game over here for me.
It is. We've turned it into a game. And I feel like there's a lot of current topics to talk about, and Karen, let me know if that's something that we can talk about more. Yes. As well. Let us know if we can talk about that.
I'm sorry.
You got that. I'm not sure about. Boom, boom. I know, right? Okay, so I was on Scott's channel. Yes, please feel free to explain. Okay, thank you. And we will. So I brought up in Scott's channel earlier, which is a hot topic for me today, because I felt, it is very triggering. And it's about the two guys yesterday who posted a video, and I don't know when the posting came out. I saw it. Hi, Kevin, the healing medium.
Hi, Kev.
I saw the post yesterday, and these two guys are threatening the LGBT community, all in Arizona. They're saying, beware Arizona. But we are coming to hunt down, basically, and I'm paraphrasing. You can listen to it if you want, but I'm paraphrasing. They're favorite thing to do is hunt down LGBTQ and beware
down.
Arizona and beware all targets, like Target, because Target havoc in all the targets. So beware Target and like all this going down. And so it was a little bit triggering. And those of the family here that are LGBT in the LGBTQ community, you know that, I mean, I'm going to speak for myself, that when I go out on the town, if I'm out and about, I'm always aware there's going to be haters, right? And or people who are not in line with me, and so I'm aware of that, and it's unfortunate because and I'm going to speak for myself. It's unfortunate, I feel, because I have to be aware of that, number one. And number two, I can't fully just be me, right, with my partner. And there are those who don't give a shit, and they'll be all being all huggy and whatever, being themselves. But a lot of people aren't, right? So it all,
you still feel like when you go out into the world, you've got to be cautious.
Yeah, be
cautious. Behavior, touching.
Yeah. Just aware of.
Yeah. What's this Target thing? I don't understand.
So now these guys are like the Target, this shopping center, right? So they're like, they're gonna be hitting all the Targets apparently and wreaking havoc there. And another thing is, their favorite thing to do is hunt LGBTQ down and anybody that supports them.
Bring it on.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Kevin puts it very well here. It confronts, yes, the self-expression. Yeah, well said. And so this, however, when this comes out, it's triggering. And even if you say, and because so many people have been facing this, since this, 60s, 50s and 60s, coming out and having to, and you've dealt with a lot. You've gone through a lot of persecution and all these fears. And this is just another one of those, it's like, been there, done that type of feel to that. However, it's still triggering, even I feel, and makes you more aware. And now it's like, even though they're saying Arizona, it sparks other haters to come out.
Oh, sure. This is something for and it's, I do think it's important to mention that even though all this is happening, guys, I still don't feel like it's the majority. I don't feel like it's the majority, but that minority of people who latches on to this hate, yes, they're going to be completely on board with this and be completely stupid. But
it's like, you think things are getting better. You think things are becoming a little bit more safe.
Yeah.
And when I lived in San Diego, I didn't have this fear, or not fear, awareness. When I'd go out and about, I knew my community. I knew, where you could be. I just didn't have that concern. When I moved to Colorado Springs, the concern became a real deal. I had that awareness in San Diego, but I didn't have the concern. When I moved here, it became, okay, I'm really aware people are not on board, right? So Chris says, I have dealt with hate since I came out in 1975. It is probably not as bad in Canada as it is in the States, but still bad. Yeah, so I can't wait, Chris, till the day that we just don't have to.
Wouldn't it be wonderful to just wander out?
And so this is just this community. There are other. I'm just speaking for the LGBTQ community. You have people of color who deal with this every day as well. So, but I'm just speaking today to this because that came out yesterday. So
Here's something from Karen.
I don't think it's majority either, but we need to put those butt heads in a bubble of love. There you go. Send love and bubble them up. That's a good way to do it. I wonder, I mean, this is like a complete threat against Chris was 15. Oh, Chris. All right. Anyways, I was still on that before coming in. I was still all wrapped up into that, what I was feeling, and just being aware.
I mean, we can keep talking about that if you want to. It's important.
It is. Well, they may not be the majority. Well, Lisa certainly gave them a form.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yes. The gay village in Montreal is, yeah, I've been there. Strong and vibrant. Yeah.
Do you feel like it's another distraction?
No, I just feel like media must stop giving them airtime. Well, we're doing it to ourselves. I mean, it's all over Twitter. People are replaying it because of the hate, right? So it's getting out there. It just is. The thing about media these days, people can upload whatever they want onto, and people will play it and play it and play it.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but I do feel that the hate's always been there. Like this underground of this has always been there, but globally where we're at, it's making it okay for people to just come out and go, okay, I'm going to go and wreak some havoc. I'm going to go and shoot up a place. I'm going to go and
the hate has become a comfortable space for sure.
And just like the shooting was specified towards Black people, these hate crimes towards different people groups, it's a real deal, and it's coming to the surface, and we're just seeing it. So it's always there, right?
Yep.
And so anyways, it's just part of it all coming to the surface, but just being aware. And I just wanted to talk about it a little bit today. It's just so, it's there, but when it's in your face, it's like, really? And then they say, we're doing this in Christ's name. Really? You're doing
in Christ's name? They said that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not Christ-like.
No.
Christ would not endorse that.
No, Jesus doesn't do that.
That's wow.
Yeah. So
well, here we go.
Yeah. So yeah, Tony. Yeah. Anyway, since it's at the surface, we can see what needs to be done. When it's hidden, it's not so easy, right?
Right.
It's still not comfortable, though.
That's fine. It's out there, so now it's time for all of us to approach it.
Flying without a broom. Yep. Okay, well, how to segue into our questions from that. Yeah, well, I'm just reading all the.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the problem. Modern day crusaders. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable with everyone who presents their weird agenda and puts Christ in front as the.
That's just.
There's something just so twisted and dark and totally unacceptable about that, and it's a cheap shot.
Okay, so you're going to go hunt people down in Jesus' name? Are you serious? Like, where in the world has that ever been a part of his message? Right. Weird. Just crazy weird.
Which that's weird to us. I mean, we get that.
True, true.
The percentage of the population that's not getting that, that's the concern. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, switching gears here. Let's see if we can do it.
Okay, we'll try.
Right? Karen says, I knew a nun who started homeless shelter because of Jesus. Now that, yes, I could see.
Imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Everybody's getting, we're all getting agitated now.
Yeah, now we're
I can feel it. Yeah, it's getting, yeah.
So all that to say is turn and hug an LGBTQ +2 or what? I forget all the, but you all know what I mean. Hug an LGBTQ.
Look at what Don said.
Wearing religion on your sleeve is compensating for something. There you go. Or like hiding behind something, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Nailed it.
True that. Come back, Constancis. Come back now.
Come back
now, Jesus. Amen. Shine your light. Let's shine our light. Let's shine our light stronger than their darkness.
Yeah. Oh, easy. We can totally do that.
Hi, Terry. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Genealogy junkies looking at what's the status of the contempt money dump Trump 45 O's. Just say gay. I should have worn my t-shirt today.
Just say gay. I know. I should have worn. I got. Should we change? Should we pause and change into something else?
Well, it's snowing outside. I can't seem to put a t-shirt on today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. Oh, look, we're both wearing. Look, we're kind of matching today.
We are matchy.
Hey, what's that about? Nice. Okay.
Okay. All right. Catching some more of these questions real quick. Okay. What is the status? Okay, so what is the status here of that? I haven't heard what's going on with that. So if some of you are up on the news on that, oh, I could put the shirt over my chair. Yes, I could.
Paisley said twinsies for Gemini season.
Ooh. Is that what we're in?
We are in Gemini season. Yes, we are.
All right. I'm just going to look at it because I'm not sure. Oh, JJ's in the house. Hi, Tuta.
Hi, JJ.
You just missed the big topic that we just took down the house on, JJ. But here we go. I'm just going to look at the outcome because okay. Trump paid the money another way to delay providing the documents. Oh, so he paid the money another way to delay the documents. Let's see the outcome of this, though. I think he paid $110,000, but didn't pay $250K or give the doc. So he paid a portion of it.
Okay.
Let's see the outcome of this. I'm going to look for the outcome of this. So that's kind of how we can look at this. Yeah, this is kind of like what I'm being shown. This is kind of like one of those it's like an irritant to him. It's like it's like a mosquito. You know how you have that mosquito at night that sneaks in your room and it's hotter than hell, and you have this mosquito, yet you still have to cover yourself with that sheet to keep the mosquito from biting you. I'd like to see how many people actually did that growing up. You know, back in the day when we didn't have air conditions and we had to sleep with the windows open, and because it was so hot, and you didn't have the, back in the day when those when those mosquitoes tried to come in when you're sleeping. Tell me if that's ever happened to you, if you relate to that. Anyways, it's like that.
Mosquitoes love me, so
They do too. Me too. We could have like every window closed, not open, and still have that one mosquito looking for me.
Every time.
Okay, Tony's like, of course. Okay, so here's the outcome. Okay.
The cards I have seem to make me feel like he's still just trying to get over, you know? He's just putting out just enough to get through. Is that kind of what you're getting over there? I mean, you can go first if you'd like. Go for it.
Oh no, you're on a roll here.
All right. I got the Game Master. Knight of Swords. Here we go. Manipulation again.
Yeah,
I still think
that's the manipulator, isn't he?
Yes, he may be paying something, and that's great. But there's still an underlying thing there. I got this is funny. I got the Queen of Wands, which is the public defender, and I got the Justice card. He's still, I think he's fully aware that things are coming to a point for him. And I do think, yes, he has paid a little bit of something, whatever he can manage. But there's still something else that's keeping him from complying 100% with all this stuff. I even got the Oppression card. I know everybody loves this one where it comes to him.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So here we go with avoidance of that, right?
Yeah.
And I also got the Two of Swords, which is peace. I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to keep the peace with those.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last one is actually, or last two. I got the Two of Pentacles and I got the Ace of Swords, and that's change. And with the Ace of Swords, it just really feels like he's trying to give the illusion of, okay, I'm just doing this because I have to do it,
Correct.
but I don't agree with it. Yeah, right. So he's still not.
I'm cooperating.
Yes, I'm doing this because it's the right thing to do at the moment, but hey, I'm still not all in. Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling. But what do you have?
Well, I'm laughing at all the state birds here. Mosquitoes as a state bird. Yeah. So
mosquitoes are no joke. Yeah.
Yeah. So back to the mosquito. It literally is that irritant, right? That keeps coming at him, even if he's trying to hide underneath that sheet. JJ identified with that too. But I asked about, the outcome of this, and I'm seeing that it will be solved. Interesting enough, I got the medical, but anyway, this is going to come to fruition. The injustice will be brought. The darkness and injustice will have its day in court with this, and justice will.
Oh, you got a justice card too.
Yeah. So, and court, and so I do. I like having this solved card here because I asked what's the outcome, because as far as the money, he's paid part of it to kind of, like that. But I wanted to know the outcome of the entire thing. And so just so y'all know, it looks like they will get a handle on the whole thing. So there you have it. Mosquito and all.
Mosquito and all.
Mosquito always wins.
Mosquito always wins when it has something to do with me. That's for sure. Big whelp, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we have. Hi, Tina. I like your emoji. Steve Bannon's criminal contempt trial is July 18th. What will be the outcome? And thank you for spelling it. Tina knows us well, I think, Lisa.
She lays it out.
She laid it out. She spells it out. Exactly, Tony. 99.9% of mosquitoes win.
Crazy.
Truth. Okay, so what will be the outcome of the contempt trial? Steve Bannon. Steve Bannon will not like the outcome of this. And I mean, I get things in metaphor. You all know that. I do see him being walked away with handcuffs. It doesn't mean they're going to, I don't know how that's really going to play out, whether or not he's held in contempt and you have to serve 14 days in jail, or how that works. I don't know, but something like that. Can you pay bail for a 14-day, or, you know, like you have to for contempt? I don't know that there's actual bail thing for that. So I feel like, and so I'm going to throw cards on this too to back this up, because, you know, with these type of cases, I might be putting my own, like, I hope this happens type of feel to it. Right. So I will back this up with cards, but I do feel like I keep getting that. Yeah, he'll be held in contempt, and that he'll have to serve like that little time for that contempt. Like, is it 14 days? I'm hearing 14 days. But again, I get things in metaphors, so let's take a look. But
I trust 100% what you're saying.
Okay.
I use the deck of character. I think everybody's going to get a kick out of what I have here.
Yay, that's crazy. That's the story.
I'm not even going to talk a whole bunch. I'm just going to hold them up. I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. Okay. Swamp. Dumpster. Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
Guts. There's that anxiety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Graveyard.
The end. Yep.
That's all I've got. I think that speaks for itself.
That speaks pretty loud. It's then.
It doesn't look good for old Stevie.
Nope. All right. I was so enthralled with that, I wasn't throwing cards. So, there we go.
Tina said, "Poor Stevie."
Poor Stevie. Poor Stevie.
I'm sure he will make friends in jail. Is what she said.
He's going to have a lot of emotions about this, but justice will be. I do feel this kind of backs up what I got. So you have the courtroom there, you have him there. You got the red, so a lot of not happy with the outcome. Not happy. I'm gonna, just to back this up, I'm gonna throw some tarot, see if we get any more.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Should I also, or should I just stick with what I have?
It's all right. I mean, I just thought, well,
I'm like really happy with what I have.
I know. I know we just did the oracle, so I thought people who love to see tarot, I thought I'd
Gotcha.
I'll just
Go
throw
for it.
three tarots.
Paisley said you held up that graveyard card and I heard the jingle, let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves some snacks.
Paisley. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not paying attention, and here I am. I'm watching the chit chat.
Oh, no.
Paying attention. All right.
The chit chat's awesome.
I know. Let's just sit here and chit chat.
Love the chit chat.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. So it's pretty much what Lisa got, but in tarot. That connection to the devil is going to get him in the end. We're happy, and the light. It's a good thing. It's all coming to fruition.
Got that 10 of Swords in there.
Yep. All right. So there you have it. Y'all heard it here.
You heard it first.
Heard it first here. Mosquitoes.
God, it's making me itch just thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Guys.
Isn't it mosquito time there too in Kentucky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. Sorry.
The worst is dusk or dawn for me. If I'm wandering around dusk or dawn,
that's their time. And if they get in your house, they're going to bother you all night. So
yes, they will.
They don't care if it's dusk or dawn.
I've even had one in my vehicle before. I was certain I had a mosquito in my vehicle.
Oh, I believe you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When there's a mosquito in my car, I act like there's a bee in my car. That's how.
Yes, same reaction.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Okay.
Status of Putin. More reports his health.
Oh, Lisa says ticks. Ticks and
tick. You know what? I've never had a tick.
Oh, good.
Believe it or not. And even when I was younger, playing outside a whole bunch, in the woods and stuff, I never got one. Maybe I'm immune to ticks, but mosquitoes love me. I don't know.
Sunset on the beach. They love. Yes, Terry. When I was in Florida, oh my gosh, I don't know if there was fleas on the beach. They were going for my ankles like nothing else.
Ooh.
The no-see-ums and the fleas.
Yeah, no-see-ums. No-see-ums get me for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm like a magnet.
Yeah.
I told you, Lisa, when I was in Florida, sitting on the beach, and all the bees were attacking me, and I look around.
Yes, everybody else is fine, and you move. Guys, Debbie said she moved her chair away from the bees, and they all left all of her friends and family and came to her.
Yeah, they're not bothering anybody. I'm looking around like, am I crazy? Like, is anybody else? Nope, just follow me around.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, sand fleas are bad. Mosquito gets in our plane, they go out the outflow valve and free. Really? That's interesting. Freeze at 45,000 feet. I bet they freeze at 45,000 feet. All right. I have bee energy, Lisa.
Martha said, because you're sweet.
So sweet.
We just follow you.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Okay. All right. Back to Putin.
Back to not so sweet. Here we go.
Here we go. Read on this earlier, so I'm interested to see what you get, Lisa, on him. And then I can just share what I got. And I'll throw again, but just to get more of the story, but I can tell you what I received
You're holding off on what you're receiving?
No, I'll let you know because I already reread on this and Scott, so.
Oh, okay. I got
you. You go first and then. unless you want me to share. And
let's see what I got here. Let's give it a shot.
Tony says, my husband never got bit. My theory was his blood was full of nicotine from years of smoking.
Wow.
Oops.
All right.
Oh, yeah. No grass, Don.
All
Stay
right.
off the grass in Florida. I guess chiggers too, right? I don't know.
Oh, chiggers are awful also. Oh my gosh. They love me too. It's terrible. Okay, so here's what I have on Putin. I got the lovers. And that just kind of makes me feel like he's really trying so many different methods of relief in pharmaceutical, organic, whatever. I think this is him kind of going through the motions to make himself okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I got the Magician, and I got the Two of Pentacles. I think all this indicates balance. I think there's something going on with his balance. I think his illness is doing something with his equilibrium or stability or something like that. I did get the Hermit. I think he feels very not only vulnerable, but he's kind of solo, which is unusual for him because normally, he's surrounded by all of his yes people and gosh, even financially as well. There's a lot of I think the Hermit represents a lot of emotional and physical solitude with him that's going on right now. I got the Ten of Swords. We know what that's all about. That doesn't seem very promising for him either. And then the last one I got is the Seven of Pentacles. And I'm not sure how to feel about that one. Do you feel a certain way about the Seven of Pentacles?
He's taken that's always like an inventory, looking back over time and taking inventory.
Okay.
And
I will say that there's something that kind of indicates a little despair with this card. A little bit of despair. But those are the cards I have.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, what did you want to add? Go ahead.
No, go for it.
Okay. Well, so what came earlier when I was reading on it with Scott and Nancy Jean, that his health issues have come to a point where it's out of his hands now. Like there's no longer anything that he can do to kind of change his medical situation. And so now it's just kind of a matter of time for him. It's kind of like being given that, there's nothing else we can do for you, type of message from a doctor. That's kind of where I was seeing it earlier. And but he will. I also got the Hermit card this time. So we both got that Hermit.
Okay.
And so I'm, for this reading, in regards to his health and so forth, I just, maybe we'll see him have to retreat soon, or but yeah, it's not, the health thing is, again, not good. Not in a good place with the health. So what you're seeing play out on TV and like that, it's kind of like, so that Hermit card and the 7 of Pentacles that you got, it's all about taking that inventory, self-reflection. What, when you've been given, when they say there's nothing more that we can do for you type of thing, you really do go inward, no matter who you are. And so, maybe that's going on. I'm not sure, but I think we're going to start seeing a retreat with him coming up. So
makes sense.
So hopefully he can take some inventory and have some understanding of some of his life choices here.
The clock's ticking for sure.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Tony. Oh, okay. Someone wanted to know what chiggers are. Chiggers are. We don't have them. I mean, I've never.
For me, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they're like mosquitoes times 100.
Oh,
if
really?
you get bitten by a chigger, it's I don't know, maybe it's based on the individual, but it's like once you get one of those bites, it's not only such an irritant that you get the big red whelp or whatever, they itch like they're still biting you.
Oh.
After you get the bite, it's like you get all these little bites throughout the day. I don't know. I don't understand.
Get under the top layer of your skin, Joanne says. And don't they're in the grass, right? They hide in the grass. We have them in Missouri. They swarm. Oh,
they're awful. Awful. It's like they burrow or something.
Chiggers,
yeah.
Bury under the skin.
Yeah.
They hurt. So how do you get them off of you? They bore beneath your skin and irritate you until they die.
It's not cool.
Look at my face. Oh, we're going to have another great picture there.
That's the next time we go live together. That's the next photo. That's the
next picture we're going to use. Yeah. Anyway.
Terry, I've heard of that too. Putting clear nail polish on them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd be covered in nail polish.
I would just take a paintbrush.
Oh, I think you would bathe in oil and deprive them of breath. Yeah. I mean, with lice, you do that. You soak your whole head in olive oil and put like a bag over it and let it sit for 12 hours, and it suffocates. Okay, enough about bugs.
Itching over here.
Let's not talk about any more bugs.
Guys, let's stop. Please.
No more bugs.
No.
All right, Jenny Thomas. All right. So on Friday we read about her husband. What's his name?
Clarence? Talking about Jenny's husband?
Yeah.
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence, thank you. So Clarence, we read about Clarence, and I saw they're like, what's happening with him? Yeah, I know. Now JJ's going to be itching all day. Seriously, I know. Anyways, people were asking, like, about him and what's going on with him, and I saw someone tapping on his shoulder to leave. You know, it was more of a, it's time, you got to go. More of that type of situation. And what I felt was it was because of his best friend, Jenny Thomas, because of it just was getting more coming out, getting way worse, like that kind of thing. And so that's what I got on Friday. And then Friday night, I guess more stuff did come out about her. Anyhow, I do feel that in regards to this, something's going to happen where, you know, we won't pursue this if you step down, or I don't know. But let's take a look. I don't want to influence anymore. She learned.
Okay. I kind of want to use my pendulum on this one.
Will they indict her? Okay, that's a good one because it's a yes or no.
Will they charge or indict her? You know, it's such a, like, I mean, kind of like you explained, it's such a complex situation because, you know, who her husband is. I still feel like he's going to have to step down as a result of all of this. But yeah, they love each other. They are a team. That's not going to stop. I don't even think this is going to split them up. He supports her, whether he's going to say it or not. Well, let's see. About whether or not she'll be indicted or charged. Well, either.
It's a different deck.
Do you want me to say?
Or you wait? Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
I got that she will be indicted or charged, but that he will not be indicted or charged is what I got.
Okay. Karen says your ring is beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks, Karen.
Yeah, she supported him with Anita Hill. I imagine she knew the truth.
I'm still getting the same thing, that she will be indicted or charged. He will not be indicted or charged. But there's like so much to this.
There is. There's some layers here that are, it's hard to narrow in on how it's going to play out.
Tina said we need a 2-for-1 here. It's funny.
Because I'm not clearly getting a yes or no here on that. There's a lot coming out at her. I do feel they do have stuff to bring against her, of course. We know that. We've seen it come out.
Yeah, I'm throwing some tarot cards now on this. I do think it's interesting. Okay. Or do you want to go? I feel like I'm too excited about this. Okay, I got I got the Two of Cups and the Queen of Wands. And what this made me feel like is, I mean, probably too obvious. I'm seeing the Two of Cups as the two of them. With the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing that as her taking charge. I think she is actually, she has more power than he does on this, is what I'm feeling, if that makes any sense. I think she has pulled more strings all along than he has been able to, which is interesting to me. I got the World and I got the Eight of Wands, and I'm seeing that as a lot of information coming in, even new information we don't know right now. And I think that because this is such a pivotal thing, the World card represents all of us keeping an eye on what's going on. Everybody knows that we want to know what's going to happen with this. And this is important because here we are with a public political justice figure who has been a participant in something so terrible, either directly or indirectly. And then the spouse is in there. So that's the whole thing. But I got the Five of Swords, and I think this is probably representing the layers you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many layers to this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a little bit, you know. This is new. This is super new. But I did get awakening. So this could set a precedent for something else in the future.
Yeah.
This is going to be something that's really going to change up some stuff on the way things are handled. Yeah,
I think so too. This is again, there's so many layers here.
Yeah.
And just it's coming back to the surface for her. And again, it's literally I feel the cause of him having to step down. But here you go. I don't really have to say much here. We have judgment and karma, and that all her actions are coming back to the surface. And we have people who are working on this to bring it around. So I feel, however it's going to play out, it's not going to go well for her.
No, I agree with that.
Sheila's in the house. Celtic Sheila. Welcome.
Celtic Sheila.
Are you staying warm?
Right. She's in the snowstorm with you.
Yeah. In the middle of May. All right. But she's from here. So she's probably like, yeah, we always get snow in May or something like that. I don't know.
She's outside rolling around in it. Having
she's like, what snow? This is nothing.
Yeah. And you're like, no, I'm not having it.
So, okay. Boo, boo, boo. Done. I'm staying warm. I just got off with the video with Danny and Lori.
Oh, nice. Fun.
Awesome.
Love Danny.
That would be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Fun collab. All right. Are the January 6th public hearings going to change a significant number of MAGA minds?
Gosh, that's almost a pendulum moment.
So
right off. I mean, I feel like it will change some minds.
Some minds, yeah. Mm-hmm. But you have those who are fully in the narrative, and it won't. They'll just say, "Oh, this was just a big witch hunt." You know what I mean? They won't see the light, the narrative that they'll be receiving through the hearings will be, whatever narrative to keep them into the depth of this. Oh, this is a witch hunt. This is, it's all conspiracy. However they're playing out the narrative, I feel a lot of them will be stuck there. But you do have a few that may see the light, but
well, I used my pendulum and I got like a teeny weeny no. It was just a tiny no.
yeah, not like if it's not. So I don't feel. It'll be hard for people to change their narrative. But some will. But they're so loyal to the cause, what I'm seeing here. They're so loyal. They're not interested. So I got the stork in reverse here. And I don't read these in reverse, but it came in reverse. So, and then you have the empowering yourself to change your narrative, and then the loyalty. So I don't, with these three cards, I just don't see that they're just loyal, and they won't be able to change that narrative. And I think it's interesting that I got that card because that's what was coming in. And yeah, they're just kind of.
I threw a few of the deck of character cards.
All right, let's see the story.
Okay, so I got breath, and that kind of made me feel like it's really going to be something that will put some wind in their sails for their cause. It's going to make them, which I hate to say, it's really going to propel them in the direction of standing more firmly on their beliefs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the narrative coming in at them.
Yeah. And then I got fuel. And here we go with adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah. I'm picturing Fox News right now.
Right. I got explorer. And I think it's going to be something that's going to spark another branch of their narrative. Like what you said, kind of, sort of. It's going to be something that's going to make them feel like, okay, well, look, it's like the whole victim-oriented kind of thing. Like, this is happening to us again. What's happening?
Yeah.
So it's going to make them go in a different direction with this. And then I got sprout too. So it probably will grow into something else.
They'll just carry it into a new.
They will carry it. Yes.
Whatever they want to believe. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So unfortunately. All righty. And if you all missed it, make sure to catch. Dawn was on with me this week. Make sure to catch that episode. What else do you call it? That video?
That live stream broadcast.
Yeah, that live stream broadcast. Make sure to catch that. It's you can find it in my list of videos there. Okay. We are at
What's up?
This will be interesting. Any more fallout on UFOs after recent hearings? So, Tony, if you want to narrow this question down, any more? Did it help, or like, are you looking for? Did the hearings help, or what are you looking for here? Help us with a narrowing in on this question.
Talk to us, Tony.
Talk to us, Tony.
What's going on? Well, she has said something, but I think it's it might be in relation to something else.
Okay. Space Tarot. I'm getting the Psychic Space Tarot out for this question.
Oh, look at you.
Space Tarot. Ready?
Okay.
Ready for it?
That's
Okay.
hardcore.
Key to the future is to reach the youth with true information to offset fake news. Okay, okay. All right, that was for the other thing. So
yeah, that was the thing I was talking about.
All right, so I'm just gonna do an overall. Will governments acknowledge the contacts they have since Area 51? Okay. Will the governments acknowledge the contacts will they? So since this, will they start acknowledging some of the information that they already have? Let's look at that. I got you, Tony. I knew that. I think that Q is right below the 1. So I knew what you meant. They released some information about UFOs congressional hearing. Yes. Thank you. And so will this kind of open up more, or how is this going to play out? It's a step. You know what they just showed me? I love my spirit team. They just showed me like the man on the moon taking that big giant step for mankind. One big giant step for blah, 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 and one giant step for mankind. What was that saying? Anyways, that's what they were just showing me, that big giant step. So I feel like this is a big step in the right direction. Oh, there's also an Area 53 and a 54. Oh, yeah. Yep. This is just the beginning. OMG, you guys. I just got the chills. Remember I said they were showing me that one big giant step in the moon?
Interesting.
So a positive step forward, I think, here.
I drew one card from Scott's deck. You know what I got? Prayers are answered. Help is on the way. All right.
Oh, okay. So Melinda says, yes, Debbie, 51 was the way past. Newer ones are more recent. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, all right. So yeah, it's very positive new step. Look, I have the sun and the moon coming in here. So this is a positive new step towards truth, right? I love this card coming in here. It's just, this is like someone, waiting for that ship to come in.
Yeah.
And usually they're standing over looking at the ocean, but this one, looking at the skies. So we can just kind of sit back for more of this information to come in, more and more coming in. We have 2 kings involved with this, the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel we have some unity. There is this is kind of powerful, and so they have to be just kind of be intentional about how the information comes out, and like that, how to play it out correctly for everyone to grasp onto as truth. And I just feel this is a true connection. At the end of the day, the outcome here will be a true connection with the nations of galaxy. I don't know how the wording for this, because this is out of my wheelhouse, but you all know what I'm talking about. If Dawn was on here, or Karen or Joe, they could tell me. But I just see a unity with other
Galaxies?
people from around the galaxy coming together. So, Galactic Federation. Thank you, Terry.
Galactic Federation.
Yeah, Galactic Federation. So that's what I'm talking. Something like that. That's what they're showing me. But that's in time. But that's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. And I have to turn off the heater now.
Oh, okay. While she's gone, I'll throw up 2 cards. I got the Chariot and the Empress real quick. And I think that's just moving toward all of the care and protection and all that stuff. So totally on board. 100%.
Yeah. So, yeah. Definitely feels like a collaboration. Yeah. So I feel like that's the end goal, is that collaboration, but how to, and so those 2 kings coming together, it's kind of making that and playing it out for the best for humanity here to grasp onto. For goodness sake, we have people trying to kill LGBTQ and people of color right now. So.
And here we go with all of them looking at us, probably just shaking their head going, no.
Yeah, not yet.
Guys, this is not what we do.
The color of skin, and you think we're going to come down with big eyes and think
this is why we're not revealing ourselves, because you guys are a hot mess right now. Hot fucking mess.
Yeah. So
get your shit together. Then we'll talk, because we're here for you. We're totally here for you.
But this is where, this is.
We need to show you how to help you help yourselves. Then we'll show up with our big eyes.
With our big eyes and whatever we look like. It's not like you. So. But thank you for that question.
Yes.
All righty. Let's see. It is.
Oh, it's 1:11.
Yeah.
I've been on for 1:11 again.
We've been on for exactly 1 hour and 11 minutes.
That happens a lot.
I look right up right when that happens.
Yes.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right. All right. The Queen. I haven't read on the Queen. Should I use the psychedelic space tarot deck?
Use the ET tarot for the Queen. Let's see what happens.
All right.
That'll be fun. You should.
Fun. Okay.
I don't know what I don't know what to use over here. I can use the deck of character, I guess. The Queen. How does it look for the Queen?
And I know that everybody has their opinions and stuff like that, but woman to woman, wow, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you think of the Queen or the royalty or how that whole system, putting all that all aside, woman to woman, here you have, how old is she?
90 something.
93,
90, I don't know. I'm not sure.
And kudos to her. She's gone through so many different
scandals.
Yeah, but just eras of how
politics.
Like, were women even allowed to vote when she was little? Do you know what I mean? Like, so she's really seen a lot change in the world. 94. Terry thinks maybe 94. And I just, woman to woman, I just say, yay.
You know what I think's kind of cool about her? Because she always has kind of maintained her own little corner of independence. I mean, in a way, she's kind of held to the standard and all that stuff. She's like a mechanic, and she I think her belief system is not quite as far-fetched as we think. I think that she really is a little bit more open-minded than we think. with stuff. But no, yes, just for her, just as a woman, yes, with everything she's been through and in the tradition she's tried to uphold.
That's it. She's very. This is tradition. This is how it goes, like that. But I do feel like she is aware and embraces advancement or whatever. She's aware. She's aware. But I do feel she has a sense of her role and the roles of their.
It's a tough position to be in.
I think so, yeah.
Especially when you don't choose it yourself.
Right.
So I gotta give her that. I'll give her that. Not saying I agree with 100% of what has happened or decisions she's made or certain stories I've heard about her, but overall, to be born into it,
yeah, All right, you go ahead. What do you got going?
Well, I'm still throwing stuff. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not so quick on this one. I'm too busy talking. Oh, well. Oh. Ew. Well, guys.
Yeah.
My cards don't look so good, actually.
I do feel like, and I'll go ahead and do my cards since my cards
are go ahead.
And there, when I was kind of first stepping into this, there's a heaviness feel to this. I don't know that, again, she's doing this out of duty, not necessarily something she really wants to do, which is interesting. But she knows that it's important to show a united front, and especially in the world today, and like everything. So I do feel, and I feel, okay, let me show you. So here she is. Here's our Queen of Wands, which is perfect for her. She's determined. She's, 94 or whatever. She's determined. She knows her, what her duty is, and she's going to present that with the Queen of Wands. However, behind her, you have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So I just feel there's a lot of heart. There's a lot of pain behind this, and it's like this. She feels the difference of how people are responding to royalty these days, and I don't know. I just feel this is the heaviness I was feeling. But that's okay. The outcome here is, there she is on the victory card, public recognition. And that's, in praise. So that's going to happen. But it wasn't without sacrifice and hard work. She deserves this. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, whatever your belief systems are, woman to woman, a lot of heartache and a lot of hard work. I feel like she deserves this. What do you got over there?
Well, my cards are really weird. Okay. I got Claw, and that made me feel like, okay, I do want to say regarding the celebration itself, I do think that that's going to be a good celebration. So here, I'll put this up. I got stereo.
Okay.
I did get stereo for that. That makes me feel like this is something that's going to be kind of broadcast. That, yes, this is a celebration, and look at these wonderful things that have happened. And, honor. It's all about honor, for sure. That's like, here's my other cards though. I got Claw. And that makes me feel like, I feel like the rest of my cards are just kind of her feelings.
Okay.
I got Claw, and I think that's her just constantly trying to put her best foot forward and have positive representation of the family.
Mm.
And the they kind of do the whole figurehead kind of thing, representation. And I think she has spent her whole life just clawing to try to make things appear the way they are supposed to be.
Yeah. Mm.
That's important for her. It's important for their bloodline.
Mm.
I also got Ghost. There's a history.
Mm.
Some of it's very public, some of it's very private. There's some ghosts there with her.
Yeah.
And I think it's stuff that she thinks about and worries about. And again, here she is. She's representing everyone. So if anybody, beneath her tier ventures off into a weird direction, like the compass, it completely
keep them all.
Yeah, it's like, how much can she control everybody else? It's hard to do. I got Tongue and Vomit, and we can call this any media stuff that weighs heavily on her mind and all that stuff. But and then this is my last one. I got Desert. I think she's like, she misses her husband. She feels alone a lot of the time, I believe. And I think just throughout, living her life through the monarchy, you get those moments of desertion. You're just kind of like a lone soul. Nobody can relate to you. Who do you talk to about this stuff? So, but anyway, I don't know. I was picking up like all this emotion on her, but the celebration, yeah, I think it's well-deserved. I think it'll be fine. But everything else I'm getting is just really not so much just dark, but just a problem.
Yeah, and people are bringing up at least it's talking about Diana's death and how she handled. Yeah, so I don't think she feels she's handled everything perfectly at all. She carries that. She carries that on her shoulders. But again, from what we know, which is not everything, we think we know everything, but we don't. And
and we never will. We will never know everything.
Mm-mm. All right. That turned out to be a heavier question than I thought.
Sorry.
No. Wow.
All
right. Okay.
Yeah. I thought you were frozen. You got some.
Sorry. I'm reading questions because
okay.
we're coming down to the last question, and then we're going to go sit on the couch.
Go on the couch after.
Yeah. So one more. Okay.
Martha said, "Oh gosh, you two look so serious."
I know. It got serious. It got
super serious.
There's so many layers to the queen, and it's just like, whoa. Stepping into that energy is hard.
The woman's over 90. That's how many years of layers? Oh my gosh. Crazy.
All right, let's look at this one.
All right.
And thank you for all the great questions. Hopefully we can, everybody's on so much. I'm sure we'll get to them at some point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So High shock wave. Texas mothers are selling their breast milk to others in need. Abbott is upset, considers it a health and safety issue. Will any see jail time or fines? Okay, so first of all, this is not new. Breast milk. People being able to.
That's happened before.
It happens. It's all the time. It's a thing.
It's a whole thing.
Not all mothers can produce breast milk. And that's a thing. So that we've had wet nurses since the beginning of time. So this is not new. First off, but he's going to make an issue out of this, isn't he?
Of course he is.
Will he take the issue further?
Will any see jail time or fines?
Yeah. So
let me get.
I'm
so tired of Abbott. Yeah, I can't even begin to go into it.
Yeah. So Shay Kitty back in 1976 was donating breast milk. There are breast milk banks. Yes, absolutely. And again, since the beginning of time, whether a woman passed during childbirth, you had the wet nurses, and for those who could not breast milk or who didn't produce breast milk during the pregnancy. So you have that. That's been going on since the beginning of time. Of course, Abbott probably doesn't know that.
I do want to say that with my pendulum, I got a big old no, like it was about to hit me in my face. I'm not kidding. Yeah. On the jail time or fines. Right. But that does not mean that he's not going to try to pull some shit.
Yeah, he's going to.
I think. Yeah,
I agree with you. He's been. I do see. He's being advised behind closed doors not to go down this road, not to pick this one up. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
Don't pick this one as your battle, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing behind closed doors. He's being advised not to.
Well, here's the thing, and I hope I'm not bringing up something I can't finish here. Okay, he is so concerned about this, yet he's on, his whole argument is the lives of children.
Right.
Here we are.
Health concern, but you can't get you
can't go the extra mile to make sure the babies are okay. He's having a problem with that.
No formula.
I just don't understand
to have breast milk from
ridiculous. The whole, that's okay, because let him keep. I still think he's digging himself a hole with all of this. Let him keep talking. Let him keep proposing whatever he wants to propose. It's starting to all just overlap to where it doesn't make any sense at all. None of it. None. The man is certifiable.
Yeah, I just don't see it going anywhere.
No. But yeah, he's going to stir up some stuff.
He is. He's picking this up as an issue, even though he's being advised not to. It's like he has nothing else to pull out of his ass right now. Don't you like that?
Well, I got a cool card here.
I don't see them going to jail. There's no jail time or anything like that. I don't see.
No.
Yeah. This is not a win-win for him. Like you said, I do feel like he's going to pick this up. He's going to try to run with it, but he's not going to win. It's not going to go anywhere for him.
No.
I feel like it might come back to bite him in the ass if he does.
I think all this stuff's going to bite him in the ass.
And he's being warned, but he's not listening to his advisors. So what do you got there?
Well, in this deck, there's one card that actually has like a prominent display of breasts on here, which I think is hilarious. I actually got that card. Do you want me to show it or cover the boobies? Yeah, I got the Page of Cups, and here we go.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's like, no, he's being ridiculous. And I got the Four of Cups. I think that's just him kind of picking and choosing again, being nitpicky and bizarre. And I got the Hangman.
Yeah.
I think this is
he's hanging himself is what he's
saying. Yeah. He's totally shooting himself in the foot with all of this. Mm-hmm. Just let him keep going, guys. Let him keep doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's getting ridiculous.
Perky. Lisa said those boobs are a little perky.
Yeah, they were kind of perky. They were.
They don't look like breastfeeding boobs. That's hilarious. All right. All right. So thank you for the great questions this morning, as always, and great conversation back and forth. And we talked a lot beforehand, kind of on the issues. So today's couch time, as we run over to the couch, because we went a little over on the questions, and I apologize. We had so many questions today. So we're gonna look at on the couch today. We're gonna go through the prayer requests, and Aspie, I'm gonna keep, because she had a suggestion for on the couch subject. I'm gonna keep that for another time, because I feel like that's such a great couch thing to talk about, how to fast track psychic reception. And so we're going to talk about that another time. So I just took a picture of that to keep. So the prayers, it's prayer time. So all of you who are keeping your prayer journals, you can go ahead and write down the names so you know for the week. And again, for those who are new, we kind of lock in. I call it locking arms together in this family, and we will continue the prayer over the week and longer. But you can lock in the arms at any time during the week. So in prayer and intention. So prayers for Ukraine, continued prayers for Ukraine. Greeter, prayers for the LGBT community. And she says we are all God's children and human beings. Yes. Let's see.
Oh, here's one. Shay Kitty.
Shay Kitty. All right.
Getting surgery Tuesday.
And also all the unspoken prayers. And those who don't even participate in the chat. We have a large family here, so all unspoken prayers also will be listed on here.
There's one.
Yes, that was the last one I was going to talk about, because we're going to talk about this one.
Ah, gotcha.
So I feel like, I think we're good to go on that. So let's prayers for our greyhounds, Bobby and Maggie, who have been diagnosed with cancer.
For Tony Stokes, yeah.
And yeah. And again, for all the so before we kind of step into intentions into that prayer time, we wanted to talk Starseed Awakening, who is our Karen, has a prayer request for her partner Joe. And Lisa, did you want to share a little bit about that?
Joe, he has a history of heart issues, but recently something has come up to where he's had to be in the hospital, and he has had a defibrillator
Put in.
surgically implanted to help him. He's not pumping the blood like he should be at the rate that's a normal rate. And down the line, they're going to look into possible transplant if that comes up and all that. But Karen is right there with him, supporting him, and they're both really going through a lot. And it's it's a scary time. And
so, as we know, family, when something like this hits your family, there's several things that are hit. It's not just the person who's going through this life-changing awareness that their body is no longer functioning as we take for granted, or everything's functioning and working properly. That change in your own personal life and in the family dynamics, but also financially. And
yeah.
so it's huge, because all of a sudden you have to, like, what you used to be able to do, you can't do that anymore. So now what? How do you get that income? So it's all on one person, right? So to try to make it work for the whole family, you think you try to prepare for rainy days like this, but this is a big hit. So emotionally, mind, body, spirit, and so wrapping them both up together as a couple to walk through this new challenge and journey together, but also for finances and health and yeah, some miracles. We need some miracles to happen here. But I just really want to take time to wrap Joe up in just a bubble of love and light. And it's such a lonely place to be when you come into a health challenge like this. It just feels very alone. And
because you're always waiting for answers,
answers, and also
test results, and
this is just a big hit of your life story. So just want you to know, Joe, that we are with you. And even though it feels very alone, you have a whole family here that is with you right now, and just wrapping you up with a big, big love and healing and joy. We want you to find some joy, even if you're on this difficult path.
Yes.
So today, when we come into the circle and tap into the light and pure love of Source, just keeping all the prayers in mind today. And so let's go ahead and step in. And we're linking in arms right now. The family, I see you all. Some of the regulars and some new people, thank you for joining in with us today as we link in, stepping into that God's pure love and light of healing, Source, universe, stepping in. I like to reach out and put my hand directly in that stream of pure love and light of Source. And as you do, you can hand over all the prayer requests right into that light. So we all can come back here at any time this week. Anytime. Just connect in. We're all here. And so it is. Aho.
Oh.
Yeah. So as we go out this week, yes, I love that. We intercede on behalf of all those who are suffering. Oh, love that. Love that. All right, everyone. Please, as you need, step into that circle during the week. And
anytime,
connect right on in.
Yeah.
So blessings to you all. Love and light. And we will see you all during this week on our channels. All right. Bye, everyone.